I originally got involved with rugby. Growing up, my uncles played, and I didn't really know what it was. But then my dad and I went to the USA Sevens in San Diego at Petco Park and watched that in 2009, and then just fell in love with it. Growing up, I always watched the William Ryder, Fiji Sevens star. We just watched them on YouTube, and then watched the All Blacks and just try to mimic the way they were playing, and just fell in love and try to adapt and see how they do it and try to do what they do when I have that opportunity. I realized I should keep playing rugby after high school. I was big on football, and then once I was able to carry the ball in rugby, kind of fell in love with that. So I think after high school I just tried to play at the highest level. Rugby's taken me on a pretty awesome journey. I've been pretty blessed. I think 19, I first traveled to Australia for USA Sevens. And then from there, pretty much I've been traveling since. And yeah, eventually just been on a great journey, travel the world, get to meet a bunch of people, get to meet family I'd never met, like in Australia. And yeah, just been an awesome journey. I would say my biggest support to Major League Rugby is my dad. And my dad, he's always pushed me just growing up, in sports, always playing football, and he told me something I'll never forget. He always told me to compete at the highest level, so I'll always remember that and never be satisfied. The rugby community, it means a lot to me. I love kids. I love coaching kids and trying to expand the game of rugby. I fell in love with it. I was able to transition from football to rugby, and I know there's a lot of kids out there. I have a lot of nephews and nieces, and yeah, I just want them to play or learn the sport that I fell in love with and see my passion for that. And if they have a passion in something else, maybe they can match that type of passion. You just never know where it could take you. The meal, it's always friendly. I mean, most of the guys I played against in Major League Rugby, I know them, like I don't know, from USA Tour or just from old past games. So the meal after the game, it's always fun. You just catch up with those guys. I want them to play their best. I want to play my best. I want my teammates to play their best. So if we all do our best and play our best, then it's going to be a good game, and you're able to enjoy a meal after the game with them. It's pretty awesome. Two things that no one knows about me is one, I got married in August to a lovely woman named Clara, and we have a baby on the way. What I did to not stay fit in the off season was get married and move to Spain and live on the beach and enjoy my time away from rugby. Spain is awesome. My wife, she's a nurse in the Navy, so she's serving and she's stationed in Spain. And yeah, we have a nice house on the beach. Really blessed to be able to go there, especially during the pandemic. Even get married during the pandemic, and be able to have that honeymoon for 6 months, and then come back here to start working again. My wife, she's disciplined in her faith. She's a strong member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and yeah, we got married in August, and yeah, she's in the Navy, so she keeps a tidy house, and I'm coming from a rugby background, so it's different rooming. I'm used to roommates with rugby players, and it's definitely different rooming with a nurse in the Navy. Josh and I, we first met, I think, just playing against each other, and we created a good bond. He's a good athlete, and we were able to compete every time we played against each other. Then we became teammates with the USA 15s team, and yeah, we just created a good bond. 2018, I got injured, and Josh Whippy got injured, and Jerry got injured as well. But we texted, and we kind of tried to push each other through it and try to get back as soon as possible. So our return to play date was similar, and yeah, we stayed in contact, and he helped me on my journey, coming back to my faith and my believing in God. And from there, I was able to get married in August, and Josh Whippy came with me into the temple. So that was pretty massive. And when the opportunity to come play for Utah came, we prayed on it, and my wife and I prayed on it, and we got the answer we wanted. So we're happy to be here. I'm Mikey Te'o, and I'm here for the nation.